Is a $150,000 house that rents for $1,300 a month a good deal? Let's walk through the numbers together. I don't have quite all your information, so I'm going to make some assumptions. Starting with, I'm going to assume that you're going to have 1% closing costs. I'm also assuming that you're going to be paying 20% down with about a 3% interest rate. Now, there's other costs you're going to need to include besides your mortgage, so let's talk about those. I'm going to be making some assumptions, like your property tax, for example, vary dramatically depending on your area that you're at. So I'm going to assume about $3,000. Same with your insurance. It varies dramatically depending on where you're at, so I'm assuming about $1,500 a year. We're going to add in 5% expenses for repairs and maintenance, as well as 3% for your vacancy. One thing I don't want you to forget is capital expense, and depending on the age of the property depends on how much I budget for capital expense. I'm assuming it's a fairly new property or updated, so we're going to budget for 5%. Next up is the management fee. Even if you plan to self-manage, you need to budget in a management fee for someday when you grow. You want to make sure those numbers still work out in case you need to hire somebody. Our life situations also change sometimes, so don't forget to budget in that management fee. I'm going to include 7. I'm assuming that your tenant is paying all the utilities, electricity, water and sewer, garbage pickup, any of the utilities related, and I'm also assuming that there's no HOA fee. Depending on where you are in the country, you may need to include snow removal or potentially landscaping for someone to mow each week. With the information you gave me and the assumptions I made, you're looking at about $160 a month in cash flow and about a 6% cash on cash return. Now, depending on your investing goals, this may be something you do or don't want to do, but for me, it's a little bit low. Let me know what questions you have.